What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you can see by the title you might be a little confused, but today I'm going to explain why this RT right here is not your regular RT. Alright, so you might be wondering what I'm trying to say here. Why is it different than others, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna jump straight into it, not gonna waste any time. Alright, so let me flip the camera and let's get into it. Alright, so if you've never seen my car before, never seen the channel, this is my 2020 Dodge Challenger RT, and I'm gonna explain to you why it's not regular. Alright, first step, here we come. We got these Dynamics package rims. We got 275s, came with P0s, all four corners. These are new. And then we got Brembos, 4 pistons on all corners, 275s, all corners, and got the Brembos. So that's step number 1. All right, step number 2, I'm not really gonna be able to get under the car and show you, but it comes with the 309 in here, the 309 diff. So you hear that a lot. If you get an RT, somebody will tell you, swap 309 in there so you can slide it or whatever. Well, if you guys didn't know, they can come with 309 from the factory, and this one did right here. That's a part of the Dynamics package and all that. So you get the rims, tires, Brembos, you get the 309 diff, and you get stiffer suspension in there. So the Dynamics package is by far the best option you can have on these cars, and I've only seen maybe a handful of RTs in my life with the Dynamics package on there. So that one right there is the main kicker, the Dynamics package with all the stuff that I just mentioned. The wider tires, rims, brakes, 309 and suspension. So that changes the drivability and the driver experience of this car like crazy. So when you get at a stance like this, you can see those tires sticking out, those 275s. Same thing on the other side, sticking out, wide, looking mean, getting you that good grip. So like I mentioned, they came with Pirelli P0s on all 4 corners, summer tires. I've replaced all 4. So on the back right now, back here, I got the Nitto NT555 G2s. This is my first time trying another tire other than the P0 summer tires. And I like them pretty good. You gotta get a good temperature day outside, warm day, but they hook up real good. The P0s did me really good too. I went them until they were bald and they were still hooking up good. So I think they're both good. The Nittos have a better tread pattern. They look cooler. I think they might stick out a little bit more in the back. It kind of looks like, I don't know, but that's what I got on there now, and it does good. So this car also has the black top package, as you can see. Got the RT in the grill in black. Got the Hemi on the side, black fuel door. So all badges and everything are black. Really goes good with that red. Okay, so like I mentioned, the Dynamics package is the main kicker, but this car is also fully loaded beyond that. So let me flip it around and show you guys. All right, so of course we got the sunroof, gotta have that. That's what it looks like from the inside. I got the thing slid back, but it's not popped. You just come right up here, hit those buttons and open it. But we got the leather suede Alcantara seats. I got them covered up, trying to preserve them. Another thing that people hadn't heard about on these RTs, you got the flat bottom steering wheel right here. So that flat bottom steering wheel is heated and cooled wheel. It's very rare on these RTs, and I've never really seen another one. But it's a cool feature. Cool the wheel, heat the wheel, but it's really just just a flex to kind of say you got it on there. So I'm not sure if it's a year model thing or what, but this car also has line lock, so it'll hold the front brakes for you, and it'll smoke the tires as long as you want. And it also has launch control. So you go in there, you put in what RPM you want to launch at, and then you can do it that way. I used it a couple times. I don't really see a point other than just foot braking it. But I mean, it's cool to have, cool to go in there and set your RPMs and kind of do it how you want. I haven't worked around with it too much to try to gain a real advantage, once or twice, and I kind of gave up on it. But it's a cool feature. And line lock I hadn't used. Those tires are expensive. But July 4th coming up, I might put it in line lock and we might throw up a little smoke. I don't know if you can tell from the video, you probably can because down here, but this thing is dirty. It's been raining like crazy lately. Every time I come out, think about washing it and all that, it keeps raining. So I've been putting it off, but I really got to get around to it. But even when it's dirty, if you don't know it's dirty, that red, man, such a good looking car. So this isn't a feature from factory or anything like that, but this car has a MBRP 3-inch race cat back. So it's 3-inch all the way back, X-pipe, no mufflers, no resonators. And I just recently went catless, so I'm finna get in here, start it up, let you guys hear it, and we'll do a little driving around to finish this video. Let's get a warm start here. Man, I'm telling you guys, it's so nice to get in here and just hit this right here. Vent the sunroof. That's all you need. You know, you don't have to let the windows down, catch all that wind noise and everything. Just venting the sunroof, you hear the car so much better. I'm gonna show you here in a second. All right, so we got it in sport mode. Not manually shifting since I got to use one hand, but I'm just gonna let you hear how it sounds, just chilling. That's no throttle at all. Those RPMs are rising up, especially in sport mode. You know, it just wants to go. It's hard not to lay your foot down all the time, but man, it sure does sound good. Should have started doing this video earlier, but I was just having too much fun cruising this thing, man, and it's starting to get dark on me, but I'm gonna finish up these last couple clips before it get dark. But look at that sunset today, man. Who did that? God did. Alright, we got an underpass up here. I ain't gonna do too much, but I'll give it something to let you hear what it sounds like. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna give it a little hit. You see the RPMs, I'm gonna give it a little hit. You know, I shot the RPMs up about 1200 right there. Nowhere near the floor, just some decent throttle to let you hear it. And you know, everything's different over camera, so I know y'all can't really tell, or over video, but it's crazy. It sounds so good. I had the MBRP cat back for what, a year and 8 months, whatever, and I just recently went catless like a little over a month ago, 2 months, and it's game changing, man. I'm telling you, the cold starts, they caught me off guard. It's way louder than I thought it was gonna be, and it sounds so good. I should have did it sooner, but you know, that's just part of the process. You skip all the way to the end, it's already so loud, you know, it's no fun, and you know, waiting on that next step. So, you know, I'm glad I waited till I did, but man, it sure does sound good. It's a game changer. It's how a Hemi should sound. Sitting at the red light, just listen to it. Can you hear it hitting back there? I don't think I mentioned it earlier in the video when I was talking about the suspension and all that, but with the Dynamics package, different suspension, all that, I believe that the car sits just a little bit lower than your standard RT, because when I'm looking at others and my own, it just looks like it sits a little lower, especially the front end. I'm not sure, but I think so. I'm gonna get away from this traffic a little bit, and I'm gonna give you guys a full throttle pull. All right, I'm gonna go manual mode and just stretch the RPMs out a little bit. Man, it's done got dark, but just listen to this Hemi. I was just running it up to about 3,000. I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna go full throttle. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna put my phone down because I gotta have both hands. Just listen up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes, sir. Ooh, thing's biting. Hemi, baby.